Friends, today we are going to take you on a journey to a country in North Africa that has been both a land of ancient civilizations and a stage for modern struggles. A country that holds the largest oil reserves in Africa, yet its people have faced decades of wars, sanctions, and political instability. A country that once provided its citizens with free education, free healthcare, and even free housing under the rule of Colonel Muammar Gaddafi, but which now has two rival governments claiming authority. This is the country that was once described as a thorn in the flesh of the world, a nation that has witnessed the rise and fall of great powers, the footsteps of prophets, and the legacy of empires. Yes, friends, today we are going to take you on a complete journey to Libya, its history, its culture, its natural wonders, its people, and its uncertain present. So let us begin our unforgettable tour of Libya. The official name of this country is Libya. It is located in North Africa with an area of about 1.76 million square kilometers, making it the 16th largest country in the world. Its population is around 6.8 million people, ranking 107th in the world. Libya is bordered by Egypt to the east, Sudan to the southeast, Chad and Niger to the south, Algeria to the west, and Tunisia to the northwest. While to the north it stretches along the Mediterranean Sea. The name Libya itself comes from the ancient word Libu, used by the ancient Egyptians to describe the tribes that lived in this region thousands of years ago. About 97% of Libya's population is Muslim, the majority being Sunni Muslims. Arabs form about 92% of the population, while the Berbers, the indigenous people of North Africa, form about 5%. In addition to them, there are small numbers of other ethnic groups and foreign workers. The capital city is Tripoli, known in Arabic as Tarabulus, which lies on the coast of the Mediterranean. Another major city is Benghazi, located in the east. Both these cities have played central roles in Libya's history and politics. The history of Libya stretches back nearly 8,000 years. The oldest inhabitants of this land were Berber tribes, whose descendants still live here today. The region was influenced by the Phoenicians, the Carthaginians, the ancient Greeks, and later the Romans. One of the most famous sites from this period is Leptis Magna, a grand Roman city built in the 7th century BC, which still stands today as one of the best preserved ruins of the Roman Empire in Africa. When Islam spread across North Africa in the 7th century AD, Libya too embraced Islam. In 643 AD, Arab Muslims conquered this land, and Libya became part of the Islamic Caliphate. During the Abbasid era, Libya became an important center of Islamic learning and trade. In 1551, the Ottomans took control of the region, and Libya remained under Ottoman rule for more than 350 years. In 1911, Italy invaded and colonized Libya, exploiting its land and people. The Italians faced strong resistance, the most famous leader being Omar Mukhtar, also known as the Lion of the Desert. He led the Libyan people in their fight against the Italians until he was captured and executed in 1931. But his name lives on as a symbol of resistance and sacrifice. During World War II, Libya became a battlefield between Axis and Allied forces. After the war, Italy's hold over Libya weakened, and in 1951, Libya declared independence under King Idris, becoming the first country to gain independence through the United Nations. In 1969, a young army officer named Muammar Gaddafi led a coup and overthrew King Idris. This was the beginning of the Libyan Arab Republic. Gaddafi, also known as Colonel Gaddafi, ruled the country for more than 4 decades. He introduced socialism mixed with Arab nationalism, and under his leadership, Libya used its vast oil wealth to provide free education, free healthcare, free electricity, and even housing for its citizens. University education was free, medical treatment was free. Newly married couples received grants from the government, and interest-free loans were given to businessmen. In the 1980s, Gaddafi even launched the Great Man-Made River Project, which became the largest water pipeline project in the world. It brought fresh water from underground aquifers in the Sahara Desert to Libya's cities and farms, and it was considered one of the modern engineering wonders of the world. Yet Gaddafi's rule was also marked by controversy, dictatorship, and international isolation. He was accused of funding terrorism abroad, violating human rights, and suppressing political opposition at home. In 2011, during the Arab Spring, protests against Gaddafi erupted in Libya, and with NATO's military intervention, his government fell. Gaddafi was captured and killed in October 2011, ending his 42-year rule. But instead of peace and stability, Libya fell into chaos. Rival factions, militias, and political groups took control of different parts of the country. And today, Libya remains divided between two governments. The Government of National Unity in Tripoli, led by Abdul Hamid Dbeibeh, and the Government of National Stability in the east, led by Osama Hamad. Friends, although Libya is politically divided, its culture and traditions remain rich and vibrant. Hospitality is a key part of Libyan life. If you visit a Libyan home, you will be welcomed with tea, coffee, and food. This tradition comes from both Islamic teachings and tribal culture. Despite the hardships they face, Libyans remain proud of their customs, their resilience, and their hope for a better future. Economically, Libya still relies heavily on oil, as it has the largest reserves in Africa. Its GDP is about $50 billion, but the average income of ordinary Libyans is much lower due to instability. The Libyan currency is the Libyan dinar. Arabic is the main language, but Italian and English are also spoken in some areas due to history and international connections. Tourism in Libya once flourished, with more than 1.8 million visitors annually before 1995. Today, because of instability, the numbers have dropped sharply, but Libya still holds treasures for adventurous travelers. Tripoli is home to the Red Castle Museum, a massive fortress overlooking the city. The Arch of Marcus Aurelius, built in 163 AD, still stands as a reminder of Roman glory. The Martyrs Square, or Shohada Square, is a central landmark of the city, symbolizing Libyans' sacrifices. The Gurgi Mosque, with its stunning Ottoman architecture, is another highlight. The old city of Tripoli, with its narrow streets, bustling markets, and ancient charm, is a must-see for anyone who wants to experience Libyan culture up close. Benghazi, Libya's second-largest city, is located on the Mediterranean coast. It has a population of about 850,000. This city too has historical sites, as well as modern areas. Other important historical ruins include Leptis Magna and Cyrene, both UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Leptis Magna, in particular, is one of the most extraordinary Roman cities outside Rome itself, with massive theaters, arches, baths, and markets still standing today. It gives visitors a glimpse of the grandeur of the Roman Empire. Culturally, Libyans enjoy strong family bonds, Islamic traditions, and a love for food, especially dishes with fish, couscous, lamb, and dates. Coffee and green tea with mint are very popular. The traditional dress for men is the jalabia, and for women the hijab and abaya. When we talk about Libyan history, we cannot forget Colonel Gaddafi's unique lifestyle. He was famous for traveling with a bulletproof tent, which he set up even in foreign countries, and he often stayed in it instead of luxury hotels. He also had a personal guard made up entirely of women, believing that no one would shoot at them. One of his most ambitious projects was the Great Man-Made River, which many call the eighth wonder of the world. This project was built without loans from foreign banks, using Libya's own wealth. However, in 2011, during the NATO bombings, 2 of the main water plants were destroyed, and today more than half of Libya's people suffer from water shortages. Friends, let us also not forget that Libya once hosted tens of thousands of Pakistanis and Indians working in construction, IT, and industry. In the 1970s, more than 150,000 Pakistanis lived in Libya, though now only about 6,000 remain. In Benghazi and Tripoli, Pakistani schools were even established. Many Pakistanis, however, have also suffered due to illegal immigration routes, as Libya is one of the main gateways for migrants trying to reach Europe. Tragic boat accidents like the one off the coast of Greece in 2023 involved many Pakistanis who had departed from Libyan ports. Today, Libya is a country of contradictions. On one side, it has immense oil wealth, Roman ruins, Islamic heritage, and natural wonders. On the other side, it faces political instability, armed conflicts, and economic hardship. Yet the Libyan people remain hopeful. They hold on to their traditions, their hospitality, their Islamic values, and their dream of a united and peaceful Libya. Friends, if you ever get the chance to visit Libya in the future, make sure to explore the ancient Roman cities of Leptis Magna and Cyrene, the historic mosques of Tripoli, the Mediterranean coastline, and the endless Sahara Desert that covers much of the country. You will witness not only the ruins of empires, but also the strength of a people who have survived centuries of challenges.